The James Webb Space Telescope has been in orbit for the past 7 months, during which time it has been observing distant regions of space. According to an article by Jonathan O'Callaghan of New Scientist, 2 separate teams of scientists claimed just last week that the telescope may have identified a galaxy that existed 13.5 billion years ago, barely 300 million years after the Big Bang. In the event that these observations are verified, the galaxy in question would be the most distant one ever found. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at how the James Webb Telescope just detected a huge structure at the center of the Milky Way. The incredibly strong sensors that the Webb possesses have the capability of detecting light that has traveled from faraway regions of the universe. Because this light traveled over such a great distance, we can assume that it is a very old light. For this reason, scientists are interested in utilizing it to understand more about the early days of the universe. Chris Lintott, an astronomer at Oxford University who studies galaxy formation but was not involved in the new research, tells Marina Koren of The Atlantic that we have, for all of human history, been bathed in light reaching us from such distant galaxies, born when the universe was just a few hundred million years old. However, it wasn't until recently that we were able to construct something that was capable of capturing it. According to The Atlantic, because the findings have not yet been published, they have not yet been subjected to peer review. In addition, the researchers require additional data in order to validate the findings. According to Becky Ferreira of Vice, the instruments at the telescope are still in the process of being calibrated, which may have an impact on the dating process. According to New Scientist, astronomers also discovered a second galaxy that may have existed at the same time as the previously most remote galaxy. According to Vice, the younger galaxies that have just been identified have a diameter of about 2,000 light-years, which is significantly less than the Milky Way's current size of over 100,000 light-years. Also, according to New Scientist, the galaxies weigh in at almost 1 billion times more than the mass of our Sun. Despite the fact that astronomers would anticipate such young galaxies to be smaller than they actually are, this points to the possibility that stars formed in the early cosmos at a faster rate than was previously imagined. The most astonishing thing is how huge and brilliant these galaxies have gotten so quickly. The researchers said billion solar galaxies so early in the universe are expected by numerous prominent theories of galaxy development to be relatively rare. Telling Vice about one of the investigations is Rohan Naidu, a graduate student in astronomy at Harvard University who's directing one of the research projects. However, the result of our search indicates that perhaps not. Scientists are able to determine the age of light in part by observing how closely spaced the peaks of its waves are to one another. According to The Atlantic, because the cosmos has been expanding ever since the Big Bang, light has been becoming stretched out into longer and redder wavelengths, which Webb's infrared detectors are able to detect. Scientists now need to establish the chemical composition of light in order to demonstrate that at least some of it originated 13.5 billion years ago. According to New Scientist, now that Webb is up in the sky, there should be a significantly increased number of finds of old galaxies. According to an article published in The Atlantic, the telescope has not even had its full detecting power activated yet, and has only been directed towards a relatively small portion of space. Astronomers have detected an enormous extragalactic structure hiding in an uncharted region of space far beyond the Milky Way's center. This phantom region, known as the zone of avoidance, is a blank spot on our map of the universe, comprising somewhere between 10% and 20% of the night sky. The reason we can't see it, at least with standard visible light telescopes, is because the Milky Way's bulging center blocks our view of it. The center of our galaxy is so dense with stars, dust, and other matter that light from the zone of avoidance gets scattered or absorbed before reaching Earth's telescopes. However, researchers have had better luck uncovering the zone's secrets with telescopes that can detect infrared radiation, a type of energy that's invisible to human eyes, but powerful enough to shine through dense clouds of gas and dust. Infrared surveys of the zone of avoidance have found evidence of thousands of individual galaxies shining through the cosmic fog, though little is known about the large-scale structures that lurk there. Now, researchers have combined data from several of those infrared surveys to reveal the most colossal structure ever detected in the zone of avoidance, according to a study published on October 28th on the preprint database of arxiv.org. The study has not yet been peer-reviewed, though it's been submitted for review to the journal Astronomy and Astrophysics. Located approximately 3 billion light-years from Earth, the mysterious structure appears to be a large cluster of galaxies drawn together by a shared center of gravity. Using observations from the VVV survey, a survey that studies the Milky Way central bulge at infrared wavelengths using the Visible and Infrared Survey Telescope for Astronomy in Chile, the study authors found evidence of at least 58 galaxies bundled together in a small plot of the zone of avoidance. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.